そのゴミが何だというのか。
キリエさんはタバコを吸わない。
Kyrie also had a lighter on her. True, she didn't have an actual box of cigarettes. But at a glance, it naturally looked as though Kyrie had a smoking habit.
親父は吸ったが、キリエさんは吸わなかった。でも、親父のタバコに火をつけるために、ライターだけだ。
だからなんだ、夫がタバコを吸うんなら、たとえ吸わなくても、妻がタバコを持った、あるいは喫煙マナーの悪い夫の捨てた吸い、それがなんだっていうの？私の魔法とどうか、何もありゃしない。
さらに言おう、こいつは、親父の吸ってるタバコの銘柄とことん、すまないがベアと、親父の遺体の懐を見てくれるか。
これか。
銘柄を確認。吸い殻と銘柄が異なります。キリエが持っていた吸い殻はルドルフの吸うタバコの銘柄では。
だからキリエは綺麗好きのいい子だから、落ちてる吸い殻を許せず拾った。私は嫌だけど。
ベアと、すまんがもう秀吉おじさんの懐だ。
Oh.
親族でタバコを吸うのは、親父と秀吉おじさんだけなん。
これか。
Beto found a cigarette box in Hideyoshi's pocket, took a single one out, and held it up.
銘柄を確認。吸い殻は秀吉の吸うタバコの銘柄と認めます。
だからなん、秀吉の吸い殻がキリエのポケットから見つかると、私。
そうさ、この吸い殻が、キリエ、いや、この吸い殻こそが、キリエさんがゲストハウスを離れた理由。ベアト、ありがとう。お前がこいつを見つけてくれなかったら、俺はここで屈していた。
Let's go. There's the music! I was waiting for the music to come in, I knew it would.
第2の晩、ローザおばさんたちが殺されたことが発覚した後のゲストハウスだ。
了解。再構築します。ローザ、マリアの死亡後、残った生存者はゲストハウス内バリケードを構築。牢城の結束を再確認。
何も不審なところ。何が言いたいの？第4の晩以降の話をしているのに。
親父は携帯吸い殻入れを持ち歩いてる。
I was starting to see what Kitty was talking about a cigarette in her pocket.
その吸い殻に意味があるからさ。その吸い殻こそがキリエさんが俺たちに残したメッセージだ。
聞こうじゃ。その吸い殻一本でどうやって私を否定してみせると。
聞いての通りだ。第2の晩以降、ゲストハウスでは全ての部屋の点検が行う。この時キリエさんはあってはいけない場所にあってはいけないものを見つけた。
とは何なの？
こいつさ、この吸い殻さ。こいつが秀吉おじさんのいた客室の灰皿に置かれていたんだ。
はあ、灰皿に吸い殻があっておかしいのはあんたの頭の方じゃない。
エヴァおばさんは大のタバコ嫌い。
Yep.
そのおばさんが体調を崩して寝込んでるのに吸い殻。しかし灰皿には吸い殻があった。それを見たキリエさんはすぐに気づいた。秀吉おじさんは嘘をついて、本当はエヴァおばさんは寝込んでる部屋を抜け出していたんだと気づいたんだ。副賞要求。この吸い殻はエヴァおばさんたちが休んだ部屋の灰皿で揉み消された。
拒否するわ。
ようやくつかん。ありがとうよベアト。
わらわは役に立てたのか。
Hell yeah.
ああ、そうさ。ハグぞ俺たちでエセ魔女の化けの皮を剥いでやれ。
In that cigarette butt, Kyrie realized that Hideyoshi was creating an alibi for Ava's sake. Hideyoshi had been tasked with watching over the room to create an alibi, and during that time he was unable to withstand the tension and smoked. Then Kyrie had confessed that to Rudolph. She confessed that there was a good chance Ava was the culprit and Hideyoshi was an accomplice.
そしてキリエさんは食料を取りに行こうと提案する。そして秀吉おじさんにその手助けを頼む。これが意味するところはただ一つだ。キリエさんは秀吉おじさんを隔離して真相を問い詰めるつもりだったんだ。
ヘンペルのカラス。魔女側はこの一手を迎え撃てない限り キリエを操ったと称する魔法の存在が否定されます。
なんですって。
He said, fuck you.
否定するわよ。とにかく否定するわよ。私じゃないわ。後ろ宮エヴァじゃないわ。エヴァは部屋で寝てたのよ。
ならば言ってみる。今度だって言えやしないさ。
Yeah.
副将要求。後宮エヴァはその時部屋から一歩も出ていない。
何なのよこれ。攻めていたのは私でしょ。なんで私が攻められる側になったの。
Because fuck you.
いつの間に攻守が逆転してるのよ。問い詰めてるのは私なのよ。
No, you're the one getting fucked.
この魔女である私がなぜに。
繰り返す。
Repeat it, bitch.
副将要求。後宮エヴァは部屋を出ていない。言えるわけがねえんだ。チェックメイトだ。
魔女側受けてありませんか。
あるわけがない。虚実にて着飾った偽りの魔女に受けられる真実などありはしない。
本当の魔女を貴様に名乗る資格はない。貴様は黄金の魔女じゃない。貴様は人間。後宮エヴァだ。
だね。The witch howled. Her entire body was burned with tremendous heat that denied her own magic and existence. She let out a howl like a dragon. Her body flickered repeatedly, flashing as though Ava's figure and the witch's figure overlapped. However, that yell was sucked into the flicker, making a return to the original form of the cruel bitch. Shut the fuck up.
私のことを後宮エヴァと呼びたければ呼べばいいのよ。そうよ。確かに私は黄金の魔女を引きずり下ろされ、今や後宮エヴァと呼ばれている。でもね、だからって魔法、私が今から教えて。私が後宮エヴァなどではなく、本当の魔女であることを今から見なさい。この赤き真実を。
When the witch clapped her hands, time advanced in the world of the game board. Battler and Ava dashed to the front of the parlor, calling out Jessica's name. They were searching for Jessica because they had gone to a servant room, found Nanjo's corpse, didn't know where Jessica was.
それが何が言いたい。
まさかまずい。
Beato went pale. Fuck. In other words, the move the evil witch was about to make was bad enough to make even Beato go pale.
今度こそ言い逃れのできぬ致命的な一手をあなたに。いいえ、あなたを応援するすべての人間どもにくれてやる。心して聞きなさい。私のやめよ。
ベアト、下がれ。俺は受けるぞ。来い。衛星魔女め。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
ジェシカ負傷後、エヴァは常にバトラの監視下にあった。
That is true.
バトラは犯人でもなく共犯者でもない。
That is also true.
よってエヴァの完全なアリバイを証明できる。
何？
あんたは人間を絶対に逃れられぬ赤き結界にて封じ。さらばだ人間どもよ。出口なき絶対の魔法密室にて永遠に眠るがいいわ。さあ心して聞きなさい。赤き真実を。この島には19人以上の人間はいない。 謎の怪人物が隠れていて犯行。でもこういう言い方をすると、殺人を仕込んだオランウータンは人間にはカウントされてならこう言い換えるわ。人間以外の生命は一切このゲームに関係というわけ。次にこの島に存在する18人。金蔵は死亡、クラウスは死亡、夏日は死亡、秀吉は死亡、ジョージは死亡、ルドルフは死、キリエは死、ローザは死、マリアは死、ゲンジは死、シャノンは死、カノンは死、ゴーダは死、熊沢は死、南條は以上15人は死亡。そしてバトラは生存している、エヴァは生存し、ジェシカは生存し、これで18人全員。よって最後の犠牲者である南條、バトラとエヴァとジェシカの3人だけが生きていたことはわかるわよ。
なんだと貴様、まさか。
エヴァはあなたとずっとだから犯行は不可能。もちろんバトラ君は犯人、アリバイ偽装なんてしてないし、彼女が犯人の可能性、彼女には不審なこと、つまり犯行時の使用人室には南條とジェシカしかいなかったのよ。となると読めてるわよ。あなたの一手はこうよね。ジェシカが犯人の可能。しかし残念ね、先に赤で叩き切った後ろ宮ジェシカは殺人を犯していない。
That's different. That's different. Ushiro Jessica has not committed murder. She hasn't committed murder. That doesn't mean she hasn't done something else.
南條殺しに関わっていない。
Well, there you go. Okay. I was so confident. I came back. I'm like, no, I got you. It was like, she was not involved at all. Well, then I have less than I had before. Let's go.
彼女の目は完全に塞が、その彼女に殺人を行うことは不可能。さらにおまけしてあげて、エヴァとバトラも南條を殺していないし、関わっ
ちょっと待ち、それじゃおかしいじゃん。3人しか人間がいなくて、それで殺人が起こって、その3人が関わってないなんて。
はっきりだ。南條を殺した犯人はバトラでもエヴァでもジェシカでもない。
Okay, your next red berry, it wasn't an accidental
つ
death.
まり生存者のお分かり。
いや、その二重人格とかはどうだ。もともとお前が例えばそれがジェシカ以外を名乗って南條。
愚かね、すでに赤で語って。ジェシカの目は完全に塞がれていて、
No.
彼女にどんな人
Accidental
格が
death.
憑依しようとも彼女の肉体では殺人を行わない
Did
の
you
よ。
say that Nanjo was murdered? Did you say that Nanjo was for sure murdered? Accidental death. I'm
それともこう言えば満足するかしら。ジェシカの体が起こしたいかなる動作も南條の殺人には関係影響し
he
ない。
murdered himself via accidental death.
この適用を、つまりどうあがこうがジェシカとバトラとエヴァは南條を殺
He
し
murdered himself via accidental death.
他はもう全員かなら、あとは残るのはあとトラップ説。犯人はすでに死亡しているが、過去に仕掛けておいたトラップが発動して。
南條は他殺よ。
Okay, there we go. That's the last one I was waiting for.
もちろんトラップではなく直接的な殺害方法よ。凶器を構え、それにて真正面の至近距離から殺した。犯人は南條の目の前に堂々と現れ、そして互いに顔を見合わせながら殺害。
だから待てよ。生存者は3人しかい、それ以外は全員死んでることは、つまり18人全員の生死が、しかも19人目は存在しないとあらかじめ赤。つまり生存なのにその3人以外の4人目が南條先生の前に19人目は存在しないのに、どうして俺たち以外の人間がおかしい。お前は嘘をつい、赤字で嘘をついている。
赤は真実のみ。それを疑うことはすなわち貴様の後ろで私に怯え萎縮し、その背に隠れるその魔女の名誉を裏切ることになるわよ。
くそ。
はっきり今こそ言い切る。南條の前に現れしは魔女なのよ。18人の人間では 説明できない黄金の魔女なのよ。
ワルギリア、ロドウェイ、状況は矛盾していないのか。奴は本当に赤で真実を語って。
はい。
Even Ronove's fucking shocked. He's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
赤き真実有効です。
なんという緻密かつ精密な詰め。
こいつをどう。ワルギリア、何か手はないのか。
私にはな。
ロドウェ
申し訳ありません。しかしこの1000年、これほどまでに精密なる美しい盤面を見たの。
悔しいですが美しいなんて美しい赤によるチェックメイト。
The witch's teacher and the demon butler were both stunned. An expression of ecstasy rose to their faces. Forget surrendering. They were impressed with this perfect checkmate, which simply had to be admired. When people accept defeat from the bottom of their hearts, it gives rise to neither regrets nor humiliation. Nothing is born except feelings of respect. I no longer knew what was what anymore. There are absolutely no weak points in her red. She had said in red that all of the 15 people had died. She had said in red that no people existed other than the 18. Wait. Okay. All of them died, yes. No other people existed other than the 18, yes. But did she state exactly when each person died? Did she state exactly when and how? Was there a false death? Someone pretending to be dead? In other words, no more than 3 people, me, Jessica, and Ava, existed. Well, no. Shit. She said 15 were dead at that time. Is it then not possible? We're getting fucking wacky with this. No. Somehow, some way, someone tampered somehow. How? My brain doesn't fucking know. So 15 were dead when Nanjo died. That doesn't mean they didn't do anything to him prior. We know Jessica had no involvement. Ava and Battler had no involvement. Those 3 that were still alive when Nanjo died had no involvement. What if someone who died prior did something to Nanjo, they died, so when the Nanjo died, they too were also dead? What if? Alright. So then obviously the ones that... We can go back to Ava. Or maybe George. Who gave... Nanjo had a cup of coffee, right? Nanjo had a cup of coffee. Did Nanjo make that coffee himself? Did someone bring that coffee to him? Did someone make that coffee for him? Because Ava was the one making coffee. Did he pour that cup himself? Did he pour the cup of coffee himself? Answer me. If we're going with the Ava culprit theory, she said that Ava was under Battler's supervision the entire time they were after Jessica was blinded. She didn't say anything about prior to that. Go on. Even though none of those 3 people were the culprit. Oh shit, she said specifically Ava wasn't the culprit. Okay, back it up then. We'll back it up then. None of those 3 are the culprit. So we're left with like, the ones that were immediately there would have been like George, Nazi, or Kraus. So before they died, and at that time, you know, all 3 of them were still alive while Nanjo had coffee because George stopped by Nanjo's, asked if he wanted another cup. This is true. So So you knew Nanjo already had a cup while George, Nazi, and Kraus were still alive. You knew this for a fact. So yes, Jessica, Battler, and Ava could be clear of suspicion, and one of those other three could have tampered with it in some way. And without a doubt, Dr. Nanjo's death was a homicide. He was murdered by that person. Fuck. God damn it. See, that's the thing. They throw so many reds at me, especially during this last scene, that I can't keep track of them all. He was murdered by that person openly from in front of him. Wait. If someone were to hand him a poisoned cup of coffee, alright? You follow me, camera guy? If someone were to hand him a poisoned cup of coffee, is that not essentially him being murdered by that person openly in front of him? Him being handed the poisoned drink, him drinking it, that person seeing it. Could that not fall under him being murdered? He didn't die in front of that person, but the act was committed in front of that person before they died. What's your next red? Saying that person is a witch. Well, fuck that.
南條を殺した犯人
Not an animal.
動物などの類ではないわよ。それはすでに赤で
Yep.
人間以外は一切考慮から外しなさい。
No.
ロボットなんかもダメよ。
Fuck robots.
人間以外の一切の要素はこのゲーム版に関
I
与
still
しない。
stand by it.
ゆえにこうも言えるわね。南條を殺したのは確かに人間である。
What?
地に足のついた人間が凶器をかざしそれにて殺した。
Does a poisoned cup of coffee count as a weapon?
眼前にて。ただしその人間は魔法が使えたかもしれないわ。
What?
それはすなわち魔女だった。それがつまりこ
Hold
の
up,
私。
hold up, 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 hold up. Internet, 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 help me, internet, help me. Okay, this is chapter 3 is what the fuck is chapter 3? Banquet? Is chapter 3 banquet? It is the third installment. Okay. Colored text. I know there's a thing here. Regarding Ava's alibi. After Jessica was injured, Ava was constantly under Battler's supervision. Battler's neither the culprit nor accomplice. There are no more than 18 humans. No life forms other than the humans have any connection. Okay. Kinzo is dead. Yeah, all those people are currently dead in that moment. Battler's alive, Ava is Jessica alive. Ava was with you the whole time, so committing a crime was impossible for her. Of course, Battler Kuhn is the culprit. He was forging an alibi with her. He wasn't forging an alibi for her, and he took responsibility that she was the culprit into account, watching her actions carefully. No chance exists for her doing anything suspicious short of... But Shirome Jessica is not committed murder. She was not involved in Nanjo's murder. Her eyes were completely covered. It's possible for her to carry out a murder like that. The culprit who killed Nanjo was neither Battler, nor Ava, nor Jessica. Jessica's eyes were completely covered, and murder was impossible for her. No actions caused by Jessica's body had any relation to or influence on the murder of Nanjo. This also applies to Battler and Ava. Neither Jessica, nor Battler, nor Ava is the culprit. Nanjo's death was a homicide. Of course, it was a direct... I'm guessing poison isn't a direct method of murder. God damn it. I'm not gonna Google that because I don't want that in my search history. Is poison a direct method of murder? It doesn't count, does it? Not a trap. A weapon was readied. You haven't told me that a poisoned coffee cup doesn't count as a weapon. He was killed with it from point-blank range in front of them. The culprit appeared openly before Nanjo's eyes, and as they both looked each other's faces, the culprit killed him. Absolutely No other factors. The one who killed Nanjo was definitely a human with their feet on the ground, held up a weapon and killed with it, right before his eyes. I know I'm probably in the wrong in saying poison is a direct method. It probably isn't. But I'm standing my fucking ground with it until someone says specifically otherwise. I don't care if like, well, poison shouldn't be classified. I don't give a shit. Unless this little bitch here, or one of the other supernatural fucks, tells me that poison, without a doubt, is not in, does not count as a direct. Because the only thing they specified on was traps. Does poison count as a trap? I need you to specify. I need you to clarify. If you can't tell me that, I win. Fuck you. You didn't tell me when Nanjo's homicide took place. You know that Battler and Ava found the corpse. We know that Nanjo was alive before Battler took off after Ava. We know that Jessica was blind, so she couldn't see how Nanjo died. She knew, however, that she heard the horrific shrieks. Those shrieks were the sounds of the poison finally taking effect and truly causing him pain and killing him. Listen, until you tell me poison is not indirect, until you tell me poison is some kind of trap, until I see that as some fucking red text, and maybe it is. Maybe it is. You know what? You know what? You know what? We're doing more research. We're doing more research. I'm just trying to see if they ever define what a trap is or what indirect versus direct murder is. I see nothing that invalidates my claims. I see no red truth. I see no red truth that tells me poison is indirect or is it a trap. I see nothing of the sort. You can say, oh, it's common sense to assume that poison is an indirect form of murder. Common sense? You think there's any common sense going on in this shit? Dead wrong. None. I stand by it. Even as Battler ground his teeth, his knees hit the floor with a thunk. His soul still refused to surrender, my man. However, his knees had already started to accept surrender. No.